سلام. 3 تا سوال ازتون دارم. سوال اول، کدوم یکی از این گزینه‌ها درسته؟ Everybody is here یا everybody are here. گزینه اول درسته. Everybody is here. سوال دوم. Each of the students were in the class. Each of the students was in the class. گزینه دوم درسته. Each of the students was in the class. و سوال آخر. All of the food was delicious. All of the food were delicious. کدومشون؟ گزینه اول درسته. All of the food was delicious. اگه دوست دارید بدونید دلیل اینکه این گزینه‌ها درستن چیه و با گرامرشون بهتر آشنا بشید، توصیه میکنم ادامه ویدیو رو از دست ندید. Hello and welcome to another simple yet useful grammar lesson on my channel. You know, when you want to speak a language correctly, you have to make sure the subject is in agreement with the verb. So if there's a singular subject, we want to make sure we have a singular verb. A plural subject, a plural verb. And that's something really simple, but when it comes to pronouns, things become a little bit tricky. Of course, we have definite pronouns I, you, he, she, it, we, they, and we have indefinite pronouns. And that's what we want to focus on. First of all, let me share a list of singular indefinite pronouns. Anybody, anyone, anything. Everybody, everyone, everything. Somebody, someone, something. Nobody, no one, nothing. Every, each, much. For example, is anybody here? Everyone has to work and not have to work. Everyone has to work. Something is wrong with my car. No one likes being criticized. Each of the students has a book. Now we have a second category, and that is plural indefinite pronouns, and this is a list of them. Both, few, several, many, others. For example, both of the answers are correct. I have to buy a few things. And lastly, there are some indefinite pronouns that can go either way. They could be singular or plural depending on the situation. And this is a list of them. Most, all, none, any, some. For example, most of the book is interesting. Most of the books are interesting. In the first sentence, what follows the word most is the word book, and it's in a singular form. So we have to use the singular verb is after it. And in the second sentence, we have the word books, and it's in a plural form, so we have to use the verb are. All of the food was delicious. All of the desserts were delicious. Note that in the first sentence, the word food is an uncountable noun, so we have to use a singular verb. And in the second sentence, we have the word desserts, which is in a plural form, so we have to use a plural verb after it. None of the equipment was delivered. None of the computers were delivered. Again, equipment is an uncountable noun, so we have to use a singular verb. And in the second one, we have computers, which is a plural noun, and we have to use a plural verb after it. But in this case, some sources mention the point that when you are using none of before a plural noun or pronoun, you can use a plural or singular verb after it. And mostly you use a singular verb in a formal writing. So, you could say, none of the computers were delivered, or none of the computers was delivered. Both are acceptable. And that's it for today. Oh, there's a summary of this lesson with more examples as a PDF file on my Telegram channel, t.me/puyanenglish. There's also a link to my Telegram channel in my Instagram bio that you can check. I hope you found this lesson helpful, and if you did, give this video a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my YouTube channel and hit that bell icon. Have fun. Cheers. Bye-bye.